with the Omega Point Research, higher NOx video, production of media benders, and in this truly blessed space to talk about the fundamentals of calculus.
Calculs.
Calculs.
Fundamentals of calculus. You got all these people, they take higher maths, whatever the
fuck
that means. They take these higher maths courses, they think they're so smart just because they can espouse fundamental limits. This is the only thing. You're gonna go to college. The first semester of calculus is gonna be all about figuring out how the f of x is h. Look at that h.
Can we zoom up on that?
Sort of.
Negative x plus 2x? Why did it come to that?
It came to that because we're calculating for m, essentially.
M is delta y over delta x.
Exactly. The deltas, those delta symbols, they become, just wait for your math teacher to tell you.
Like, is there like a gender stereotype about decimals?
Likely he. Quite frankly, they'll never tell you that they're actual infinitesimal values. And if they do, they'll say like, oh yeah, when the slope equals 0, you found yourself a vertex. They'll take the slope of the slope. They'll be like, the slope of any curve x cubed is going to be some curve x squared. Right? That's another curve. You can take the slope of that curve, and the slope of x squared at any point is just 2x. That's the first semester of calculus. So now the second semester of calculus, you'll do that a billion different ways. They'll say like, when 2x equals 0 in the function x cubed, you have yourself an inflection point. That's the kind of stuff you're going to be doing. You don't do three-dimensional math until your third semester of calculus. They're going to teach you what these arrows mean and how the slope at any point on a graph is connected to the area beneath the curve of that graph. And then they're going to start teaching you about antiderivatives. And then you're going to be like, what? I've already had my mind blown by indefinite and definite integrals. You got to get like a curve and fill it with water in order to determine the height of each rectangle. Even then, you'd have to take like an infinitesimal slice of that glass before you could figure it out. You just approximate the area with rectangles.
Could you also spacer the area?
Spacer it?
To measure it?
I don't know what a spacer does.
Fires laser in multiple directions at once. So instead of using water or rectangles, you could use spacers.
Such ignorance. They call it the vertical line test. And I'm like, well, but actually slow down.
And it is a function of negative x.
X could be a function of y, and then the vertical line test wouldn't apply, and then you'd be taking a horizontal line test. Or something that we're going to talk about later is if you're making a flower petal with your math, you know? Come on.
Like Euclid.
That's what I'm talking about. The way time and space wrap back on each other and go in two directions.
No, that's not done with this. Yeah, we don't even need this to do that.
No, I don't. Listen, I want to hear it.